the world of technology with Steve Fung, and we have been siphoning out the useful apps from the not so useful apps. Doug's been sharing some interesting ones with us, but we also have been talking a little bit about 3D printing. We mentioned that earlier on in one of our earlier segments. Flesh it out for us. When we talk about 3D printing, I'm picturing I can get actual depth and breadth and texture with an actual product that I'm printing. How does it work?
Well, essentially, you have a 3D program that you can design what you want. You can just download it, because there's some people that actually use the 3D printers for printing household stuff, plates, clothespins, cups. You just download those designs. But if you are an industrial designer or a person that just likes to fool around with your 3D programs to design some art, you can actually have the printer print these models out for you in whatever material your printer supports. They can print plastics, metals, some candies. So you can actually print out your stuff physically and have it as a prototype or actual product.
Is this something that's expensive, something that we can see household?
3D printers start from $500 US. They're actually quite useful, and I would print a 7 by 7 by 7 object. But obviously in price they'll go up when you get more complicated. When you really talk about printing metals, or you talk about multiple colors, multiple materials in one. So it get more complicated as it go up. But the entry level units are around like they start at 500 US, the ones that I've seen. And then the self-replicating printer, the RepRap, like I mentioned. You could download the plans online. Essentially, you could purchase it originally, but it can print 80% of the parts required to build itself. You'll just need to buy the motherboards and the print heads, and then you have another one. You could print another one and another one. Self-replicating printer. It's called a RepRap.
RepRap.
I'm still fascinated by that RepRap. You know, so you can sell them.
Yeah.
You can just make them and print them.
And interestingly, they're using it in paleontology now for stuff with dinosaurs. They find the fossils and stuff. What happens is, or what would normally happen is that an expert from, say, Switzerland would have to fly in to look at the fossil or whatever it is you found, and then give his opinion. But now what they're doing, they're using 3D scanners to scan it into the computer, and then actually print to scale 3D replica and send it across. And that way they can have more instantaneous feedback than having this guy leave his work and fly over and then fly back. Much more efficient than it is before. And they're using it to fill in missing gaps and also theories. You know, they do with the dinosaurs. They find a part and they're like, this part could possibly go here or go there. And they only actually had that physical fossil to work with. Now they could print and essentially fool around with it more and get an idea how these creatures are constructed, I guess.
Wow.
Well, this is fascinating stuff. On the local scene, what about the phone, the handset prices?
Well, interestingly enough, you brought that up. Buyer beware. There are, you need to, when you buy a phone, price might be right, but you need to actually check the device, make sure the box is not broken. If you're buying a device that the person says it's brand new,
see if it's
make sure
not
it's
the refurbished.
Yeah. Just make sure it's not refurbished. It has some guys in the Android army bought some phones and had some amazing problems. And I say amazing problem is when you buy a phone, you're told it's brand new, you put it to charge, and then the screen cracks. That is an amazing problem. It doesn't even make sense. But essentially, the battery was swelling, and it cracked the screen from the inside. So you can imagine how frustrated that person would have been. But definitely try your devices. Prices are looking pretty okay right now. As new stuff comes out, stuff goes down. So you know how disappointed I was when I bought my Galaxy Note for like 15, and then a week later they were selling it for 11. I was like,
I was looking at prices. The H3, the prices have come down dramatically.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they're around the torch price now already. So you're just wondering, you know what I mean? You know, if you're getting the real thing.
Yeah, mostly, but like I said, always double check, because there's always a possibility that a person may not know the sources directly they're purchasing from. They may end up purchasing something that is refurbished or.
And they also blemish products that the manufacturers really don't want to get into the major market, so they end up
still sell
in third world countries like Barbados.
Yeah, blackberries. We get a lot of those down here.
Steve Fowler, always good to talk to you. And listen, I hope you've been paying attention. Remember, buyer beware. That's the world of technology for another Monday. We'll be